after a suitable cooling down interval, we have both teams back on ice, both with key figures in the penalty box. And now it's Fife playing from left to right, and this is Ron Plum, and they lead 5-4. Now Salter, lucky to maintain control. Rushed off by Brown. Oh, a ferocious shot by Plum at a crazy kind of an angle. Pushed out, only back as far as Abel. Abel to Brown. Brown has Salter. And Fife really stringing together their moves. And that was Abel. Come out to Linton. Abel again. There was a gasp from the crowd, but the shot was wide. Now Wood playing it in here to his brother Ali. Good shot on target, and Donald equal to it. Ron Plum playing it to Danny Brown as Dundee backpedal. Brown, long-range shot into the netting. It came off there. It was on a trampoline. Now then, Brown again. Oh, going a long way. Going all the way. Super goal.
Dave, that was a lovely solo effort by Danny Brown. A lovely effort. It makes it 6-4. He picks the puck up at the blue line. Watch the first. He fakes the first shot, goes in, dips his shoulder, goes around the defenseman. Now watch this shot. A devastating shot right into the corner.
Now Danny Brown, shouldn't really let him go. They learned their lesson. Oh. He makes ice and he shoots on sight. There's a pally glide there, but played out, and now the chance is on for Bois dipping his shoulder, and it was Donald as Bois dipped his shoulder and fired the shot. Andrew Donald safely with the glove hand.
Nice defensive move by Ron Plum. You know, when you got a player, it's a one-on-one situation, you go after the man and you try to force him to his backhand side so he can't shoot as hard and as accurately. And Plum did just that, and he took really all the sting out of that shot by Bois.
Salter looking for Ronnie Wood. Danny Cook. Oh, flashing shot there, and again it's not away. Plum hit the piping. Danny Cook. Right in front there, this is Lato. Oh, Gordon Lato that was. And now, wow, well, that was really a hopeless pass to him. He goes off the ice now. Here's Plum and Fife. Look at Plum go! Looking around to see what options are open to him. Salter has gone wide, so too here as Prinster pushing forward to Ronnie Wood there. Wood really fortunate to get the puck back there to his brother Ali. Where is it? It's there! And Salter, it could have been, in fact it was Ronnie Wood with the touch. They're all in there. Andrew Donald didn't get hold of it in the Fife net, and as the puck bobbed around, Ronnie Wood was there, number 18, to bring the score back to 5-6. Paul.
Well, this one starts in the corner. The puck goes back to the point, back to Ali Wood. He takes a low slap shot. The rebound comes out, and Ronnie Wood, number 18, fires it home.
Prinster plays it into Ali Wood. Oh, intercepted by Brown. Brown flicking it back in for Linton. And again, it's broken, and here is Ron Plum. Oh, really couldn't get any real power into the shot. I think he tried to place it rather than crack it. Coming out here now, it is Woods. And Salter looking tired now. Bois. And Brown, determination. There's big Danny Brown. Pretty heavy old fella to land on top of you. But it really is the case that the Rockets are being penned in. Here's Pennycook. Not really allowed to get the shot in. And Brinster arouses the ire of the Fife crowd there with that challenge.
Dave, there's going to be a penalty against the Dundee Rockets. It's a delayed penalty.
Could be Brinster.
He's going to spend 2 minutes in the penalty box for holding.
And this really is a body blow to the Rockets, who trail 5-6, and they have been under siege, and now they've lost their key defence man. Well, this is going to be a severe test of the character and staying power of the Rockets now without Brinster. They really have got to smother this penalty. And played anywhere there by Salter. That's sensible tactics in the circumstances. Able to Plum. Plum unable to really hold the pass, pushing it up forward to Andy Linton. Linton, as Bois moves out to forecheck, getting round Bois, Linton. And that's a good pass out. And now Rock Bois one-on-one. Back. Oh, hit the post. Ron Plum tried to take him out. Bois eluded him. The shot hit the piping. It's still not away as the Rockets. Oh, the pass was a dreadful one. And now Pennycook going in hard with Salter. Like a couple of ballerinas there almost. Oh, Brown right in front there is Stojanovic.
Dave, the penalties are killing the Rockets. Stojanovic puts himself right in the slot. The pass comes from behind the net. Here comes Stojanovic right in front of the net. You can see him moving in front now. The pass comes out front after Brown touches it. And there he goes. He bangs it into the right-hand side of the net.
Yes, big Dave Stojanovic doesn't miss those. And now the Rockets have everything to do right in front there. Oh, what a back flick from Ronnie Wood. And again, it is Bois. Good save. Not away. Oh! It's gone in. And I think it was a Fife player. They're going to Bois. Paul will have to look at that one on replay because that was a funny one.
Dave, I think they're going to give this one to Rock Bois. A fantastic save by Donald. The puck is bobbling up and down. And you can see he turns around. I think he knocks it into his own net. Bois was probably the last one to touch it, though.
Wood to Salter. Salter turning back, leaving it for Brinster. Brinster pushing it forward. Taken out of the play, Ron Plum. Plum playing it right up ice. Cut out there by Salter. Or is it Wood? It's Wood. Playing right across to brother Ali Wood. Into the last 4 minutes of the game, Ali Wood and Ronnie Wood is there, so too is Bois. Bois positioning himself at point. Back to Bois. Bois to Wood. Shot took a deflection, brought down there right in front of the net, dangerously by Fife. Played out by Gordon Latto. The chase is on, but Ronnie Wood will get there first. Brown showing almost disinterest there. As back come the Rockets. With Bois, Rocky Bois, who may well have something to say in this match. Bois, so all line up again, back here. Wood to Bois. Bois going through. Oh, that's a cheeky one. And again it took a deflection.
Well, Dave, Rocky Bois has just tied it up with his fourth goal of the game. This is a power play goal with Stojanovic in the penalty box. You can see it goes back to Ali Wood. in the corner against Bois. Now this definitely takes a bounce off somebody's skate, but it's still going to count in off the defenseman's skate, and that's in the back of the net.
3 minutes to go, plenty of time for a score. Wood, and the shot goes into the safety netting. Well, anybody that had any doubts about the excitement and the spectacle of ice hockey, and indeed the health and state of the game in Scotland, well, just listen to that crowd and sit back and enjoy the action. Nobody's leaving this rink at this moment. And there have been many attempts over the years to write off ice hockey as a dying sport. Well, if it's a dying sport, it's caviar at the funeral. So here is Ron Plum. Plum up to Brown. Brown looking across here for Stojanovic. They all go piling in. The goal may have been dislodged there.
That's a penalty, Dave. Oh, it's a hooking penalty against the Dundee Rockets.
And I think it could well be Charlie Kinman who has to sweat it out.
Referee and linesman are calling a good game out there.
And here come the Fife Flyers again. Ron Plum. The shot was blocked out there by Salter. Took all the sting out of the shot. Good defensive ploy. Brewster playing it out here to Bois. Bois. He had to play the puck quickly. No icing call as Kinman is in the sin bin. Stojanovic tracking a long way back here now, moving up. He really can't afford to let this fella go too far. Stojanovic loses balance there. The ice must be getting a little bit rutted. Interception, and it's Salter. Salter and Plum is still not away. Pennycook gets it away. And now the chance is on for Stojanovic as Ali Wood goes back to Lato. Stojanovic back here to Ron Plum with a lot of time. And Plum is down, but by no means out. He had all the time in the world. He measured his shots, and surely now the visitors Fife have done enough. Who's to say? Ron Plum on the deck, and here's Paul Ferguson to read it through it again.
Well, that was fantastic, Dave. Plum saw his opening. The pass came from behind the net. We'll see Plum moving on the right-hand side of your screen. The pass comes from way back. He comes in and he lets this rocket of a shot go right into the far side of the net. Mike Ward was beaten cleanly.
Brinster playing it around. The Rockets will fight to the very last hooter, that's for sure. Here they come again with Wood. Wood, an ambitious-looking pass. Only finds Stojanovic now. Here's Ali Wood. Ali Wood, the captain. They took a deflection, just took the wrong side of the post. And still not away here, Brinster. Oh, well saved there by Donald. Straight into his lap, and he was safe, and he was sure.
Well, Dave, there's a minute to go, and I'm surprised that the Rockets haven't pulled their goalie. They're trailing by 1 goal, and usually they take their goalie off and they put on an extra attacker to try and level the score, but they haven't done that yet.
Of course, there is still time. We'll have to keep one eye down on that net as the pressure is now all on Fife. What a finish! It's Bois going in, and so too will Jimmy Pennycook. Pennycook gets a word of advice from Brown as he goes in for this important draw to win this one, particularly for the Rockets. It comes back out here to Brinster. The shot was just wide, and it's trapped. And it looks like the goalkeeper is coming off. Mike Ward. There's Ward. They're going to throw on an extra man. Tom Stewart, typically. No, well, he's not. He's gone across to seek the advice, Paul.
Well, he was talking to George Reed there, and I really did. They're leaving it till the last few seconds, and I don't know why. They have to take the chance now. I really think they should go for 6 attackers, Dave.
Well, they're all going to pile in. They're in here. We've got Brinster on ice. We've got Bois. We've got Salter. We've got Ronnie Wood. We've got Ali Wood, the top line. This is Ali Wood bringing it down with the hand. Of course, that's formidable. Back to Ali Wood now away. And here's Jimmy Pennycook. This could put the icing on it for the Flyers, but Pennycook is played out. Alistair Woods, time running out for the Rockets. Played around to Salter. And here is Danny Brown. Brown playing it back there. And now the break is on. And it's Woods. But Lato, who came back in the last half minutes of the game. Brinster to Ali Wood. Ali Wood leaving it there, and it's Pennycook who picks it up. And Stojanovic. That has simply got to be it. A really stupendous goal, the half chance. Stojanovic is deadly.
Well, that's Stojanovic's 4th goal of the game, Dave. And what a way to put the icing on the cake. He picks up this pass at the blue line, goes just over the blue line, and let's go, the familiar slap shot, low into the bottom right-hand corner. Mike Ward beaten once again.
And Ward really had no chance with that, in fairness to the lad. Now the Rockets, bless them for having a go. They're still coming forward, but now Brown, they'll just try to play out time. The Flyers, and well, they've confirmed they are one of the real elite sides. As the hooter goes, they're all on the ice. The Fife crowd are on their feet. We've really had a superb final. All credit to Dundee. They kept battling away, but it was the goal power of Stojanovic and the staying power of the Flyers that saw them through. Final score then was 9-7, and we have had an ice hockey final for the first Grampian Trophy, a final which we will all remember for a very long time.
Well, a marvellous final there and a terrific result for Fife Flyers. You can hear exactly what their supporters think about that achievement. Thank you for joining us. A marvellous night's ice hockey. We'll leave you with the presentation of prizes by the Dundee District Councillor, Charles Bowman. Good night.